Yo, welcome to Southeast Bound and Down Podcast. It's March 4th, and let's get straight into it, baby.
Hold up. Let's clap it up. The intro song, a 13-year-old legend, C-Boss, Love. Give him some. What a track. All right.
Voice of a generation.
Yes.
Yeah, probably the most legendary intro to any podcast, period.
Shout out Wesley
you
on
can say
the
that.
boards. We Slurpee, 13-year-old phenoms. What a track.
What a name, We Slurpee. Jesus Christ almighty.
That's what the streets
All
call
right,
him.
hey, the GOAT performed last night and shut it the fuck down. What do y'all think? John Bones motherfucking Jones.
Yeah, he's definitely the GOAT. I don't think that there's anybody who can contest that. I know you can say a lot of other people out there. They're probably going to go with old buddy from Russia, but I mean, look at the way 3 years just doing a whole bunch of nothing. Come out there and just sleep a guy in the first round like it was nothing. I mean,
he looked kind of chubby to me.
Yeah, he did. He won. What's the weight class that he was at? I mean, that guy. I looked at his weight. I was like, me and him are the same weight now, you know. But he was
what a performance.
Always, 200s. So
what a performance.
Yes, what a performance.
The first round TKO was maybe something I wasn't expecting. First fight back, right? But Khabib is 30 or 31-0, I believe. So he's in the conversation. But the only way to settle this is they have to fight each other. And I know there's a weight difference. Okay, I know there's a weight difference. Hold up. Okay, but the way that it has to be done is they fight each other. Okay, John Jones has to be clean. He can't be on steroids. Okay, Khabib can take 3 different types of steroids for 3 months.
Hold on.
And he can only take 1 drag of PCP before the fight, and that makes it fair. That's how we settle that.
You could argue that John Bones Jones has actually taken performance decreasing drugs. Okay. He literally, before the Gustafsson fight, which a lot of people want to bring up, he didn't train for like 3 weeks, okay? He was out there partying, doing God knows what, and goes out there and just finagles a victory.
A lot of cocaine.
Still. Yeah, I'm just saying.
I think he was doing bumps off of nipples.
Several nipples.
He was definitely doing bumps off of nipples. This is how I see it. I can't spell Nurmagomedov. I can spell Jones, though. So that's the winner in my book. All day, every day.
Khabib was fighting bears, so automatically he's the GOAT, I believe. I think that's a rule.
Okay, so what weight class was he in? I mean, where was he historically? What was the highest that he ever fought? Khabib.
I believe it was 155, I believe. But
John Bones Jones just walked out there and he was 240 pounds. I mean, that's a big difference. 90 pounds. I mean, I don't know how you make up that much. I mean, maybe if he goes up to, I'm sure he can go up to 180. He just wouldn't be cutting weight because a lot of these guys, they cut weight anyways, and then they add it right back on. So I think there's a way to do it, but it's pretty drastic. John Bones Jones would be the skinniest looking man in the UFC.
He looked like damn Skeletor.
Yeah. But
I mean, those fights last night, I mean, there was a few that stuck out to me. But I mean,
look, has he ever fought a
bear? Everybody bought the fight. Has he ever fought a bear?
I didn't buy it.
Has John Jones ever fought a bear?
I could get in contact with Chandler and see if he knows. But off the top of my head, I do not know.
Yeah, I don't think so. But he also grew up in a household with multiple professional athletes who are just at the top of the game. So I mean,
high level.
I don't know how many.
His whole family, he's got 8 cousins in the UFC. I mean, come on, they're all fighting bears. They're at least fighting a ram with horns.
Every Middle Eastern guy in the UFC is related to each other. There's no doubt about it.
Well, I mean,
that little beard alone is scary. Scary. I don't know.
I don't know what Khabib's doing on a daily basis, but he's not having a lot of fun. I know that. And John Bones Jones was basically penalized for having too much fun. So, they're from different worlds for sure. There's certainly no doubt.
So, I don't know if y'all have watched any of the NFL Combine, but I heard that the wide receivers are some of the most mid wide receivers we've seen in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I think honestly the combine, you're going to look at guys with their 40. You're going to look at how they perform in certain drills, but at the end of the day, like you can't tell me George Pickens, when you watch just the handful of games that he played before he went to the league, that wasn't enough to say he's going to be a playmaker. Okay. So the combine is only to exacerbate someone's talent. And by saying, oh, he ran a 4.3 or, oh, he did 50 reps on bench or whatever the drill is, it's only to basically say this is proof. This is statistical proof in this essence of why they're so good. But I mean, like Darnell Washington,
freaking nature.
You see that catch? I mean, come on. Okay. You see the way he runs? It's like
you see the pad drill that they did? Every tight end but him could barely.
He was moving that thing.
He could barely.
I didn't see that.
Every tight end went down the line, could barely move the sled. He gets on there and just works the sled. Almost drove it, I think, 15 yards in however many steps he was able to do. Hot take.
Did you see the steps he was taking?
The combine is the most overrated event of the year. Okay.
I agree.
It does not show 100%. You what type of football player these guys are. You watch the combine, you get all these numbers. And sometimes they translate, sometimes they don't. Okay?
All I see is Anthony Richardson has talked to coaches real well and scouts real well. What the hell does that have to do with playing football?
Hey, who were the fastest quarterbacks? That's my question.
I mean, Anthony Richardson ran a 4.4, so that's kind of crazy.
I have a source that said that Stetson Bennett ran a 4.3. It might not be right. Can y'all fact check that for me?
Yeah, I don't think that's right.
Stetson Bennett ran a 4.68.
Yeah, but if you saw the way he ran, it was the most lackadaisical 4.6.
Yeah, he did not run his full speed, and I don't know why he did that, but he did not run his full speed, and he even let up.
The last 10 yards, it looked like he was doing damn walkthroughs.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't know why
he was dropping dimes though. He was dropping dimes. Like he looked good in the passing portion of the combine.
First class male, baby.
But
first class male.
Also, who would have thought that Stetson Bennett had the same exact vert jump as Keely Ringo? What in the hell?
He's athletic, man. He's athletic.
First class male.
I think it was like 33.5 inches. They both jumped. And Keely Ringo's a 6'2" cornerback.
He's twitchy, man. He's twitchier than people give him credit for.
I agree.
He's mobile. I mean, I'm not saying he's a burner, but he's going to get you yards. He's going to make good decisions. And the best thing about is the fact that he makes decisions quickly. That's the best thing about when he's going to tuck it. He doesn't, dance around for too long.
Once he gets out of the pocket, man, he's so athletic. It's kind of crazy. You expect Anthony Richardson to be athletic. Okay, cool. You expect Bryce Young to be athletic. Okay, cool. But when he gets out of the pocket, man, it's almost like whatever Kobe said. Are you a different animal but the same beast? That's Stetson Bennett.
I don't know if it was Kuiper or McShay, or it could have been a guy on Twitter, but with the Twitter handle, his name is Julius Long Schlong Johnson. But they have Stetson Bennett going the first round to the Falcons.
Would you like that?
No. Yeah. I mean, I like Stetson Bennett, but I don't think in the first round. I mean.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Love Stetson. Not a first round.
But, I would take Darnell in the first round. I really would. Because
Julius Long Schlong Johnson. First round.
That's an interesting
name. All right,
name.
hey, I got one big question for y'all. Should offensive linemen run the 40-yard dash? I was watching a video before we got on the podcast, and old buddy was running a 40-yard dash and blew out his ass cheek. Completely blew out his ass cheek. Should they be running the 40-yard dash? Does that matter in an offensive lineman? I understand.
Are you saying his pants got on?
No, he tore his ass cheek. He blew it completely out.
I don't understand what that means.
Bad.
Yeah, it sounds like CD was on X videos before he got on here or something, bro.
I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Man, he pulled I think he pulled his hamstring in mid-stride about 20 yards into the 40-yard dash.
You could have just started with
I could care less.
I think
if an offensive lineman, when are they going to be running 40 yards ever? Honestly, I mean,
exactly.
Maybe guard should, but I look. If we're going to run the combine, if we're going to do the combine, show up and do it, or show up and not right. I mean, when you get a guy like Broderick
I hate
Jones,
all this shit. Pick and choose.
If you get a guy like Broderick Jones, him running the 40 is going to do him justice. You know what I mean? I mean, you get a guy like that moving sub 5. Why not?
Well, I'd rather see the 5-10-5 than anything. I mean, that's going to make a lot more sense to me.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to see him pull, get out in space. I mean, change direction, or maybe not change direction so much, but at least the pulling aspect, you could see that in the 5-10-5. So, or maybe the first 10 yards of a 40-yard dash.
What about everybody freaking out about Anthony Richardson's vertical jump being the highest ever for a quarterback? Who gives a shit?
I mean, if he's a receiver, then great. But
yeah,
I mean,
but was he going to jump over somebody as a quarterback?
We're proving he's athletic. Okay, we've seen that. We've seen it on tape. The combine is, what the combine is. It's for people like Troy Anderson to give themselves, an extra boost in the draft. That's what it is. It's for people.
And also Stetson Bennett. Honestly,
Well, I also think it's for.
I think he should have played in the season.
I also think it's for GMs, right, to have their time to shine and draft a guy in a round that he probably would never be drafted if he didn't go to that combine. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. GMs can actually try to pick diamonds from dirt within the combine there, because at the end of the day, we've already said it, man. It's probably the most overhyped event of the entire year. I mean, I think the film and the conferences that they played in and the tape says everything that you really need to see.
Yeah. There might be GMs that say, "Oh wow, this guy performed really well, was never on their radar." Then they go back, they watch the film, and then that gives them reason to say, "Well, hey, maybe we would draft this guy in the 5th round, or maybe we draft him in the 3rd round." That we never would have considered before because he played at, this D2 school or whatever it is.
It's a difference between the guy. The GM that picked Josh Allen versus the GM that picked Mitchell Trubisky. You know what I mean? It's that guy that said, I got the guy from Wyoming who's now one of the best quarterbacks in the league versus I got the guy that started one year in North Carolina that didn't do anything on field, but he shook his hand and he rolled those dice. He picked Trubisky, and I think, I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. He might be like a male stripper now. I don't know.
I just hate all the – he could throw 70 yards off his back foot with nobody doing anything other than one guy running around on the field. That hype is the most bullshit in the world. Who cares what you can do against absolutely nobody? What can you do in game time situations when you got 6'2" Nolan Smith running a 4.3 40 at you?
Yeah.
What can you do in that situation?
Golly.
Honestly, highlight of the combine.
32
GMs,
he's a freak of nature. 32 GMs, 32 for 32. They all jizzed their pants when they saw Nolan Smith run that 40. All 32.
Oh, no doubt they were full bricked. When Nolan got 20 yards, they were bricked up. No doubt about it. Zero doubt.
When you can outpace Stephon Diggs and DeAndre Hopkins,
unreal.
I mean, 2 of the best receivers in the league as a linebacker or an edge, really. I mean,
he didn't even run his last set. His 8. I don't know if y'all see the video.
Did you see that phone call he got?
He got a phone call. Hang it up, Nolan. Hang it up. You did good today.
Hang it up.
And he was angry.
He was mad as shit too.
He wanted that last rep. And hey, you see it right here on my chest. Different breed. It's a different breed. I don't know what else to say. I'm getting sticky talking about it. Let me chill out.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question, man. If y'all had 3 weeks to prepare for something, like a marathon, you think you could do it? You think you could run a marathon with 3 weeks preparation?
No, I couldn't run a marathon. I mean, maybe I could walk it. Maybe. I don't even know if I could do that. There's no way.
I'm not running a marathon.
For 3 weeks?
Even with 3 weeks?
No. What?
No.
3 weeks.
My fat ass, I ain't running more than 60 foot.
Yeah, I can't even run a mile. I mean, I know I could probably run a mile, but you're talking 26 miles.
Coach Mike told on himself.
There's no way. Yeah.
I'm not running a marathon.
I'm very up.
I have better things to do with my time.
Yeah.
The only reason I asked, I watched this guy run 100 miles in 18 hours, like in a race. Like, I mean, a bunch of people were doing it, and he was like 50 years old. And I was just like, there's no way. And they made him take his headbuds out. Like, he couldn't listen to music or nothing. There's no way in hell that I would even think about doing that. I mean, I just 100 miles is that's absurd.
Let's check this man's testosterone. He's probably getting TRT every week.
Yeah, his legs probably look like ball sacks. Are so damn veiny.
100 miles in 18 hours.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, hey, let's get into the March. The madness, baby. It's about to get crazy. It's about to get wild.
My favorite time of the year.
And I just got goosebumps thinking about it.
My favorite time of the year.
Oh, this is your favorite time of the year? This is your favorite time?
The national championship.
I think so.
When Georgia's in it. This is my favorite time of the year.
I think it is.
100%.
Well,
it's getting wild. Purdue still sucks. Fuck Purdue.
Yeah, they almost dropped one today.
I don't think so.
At home.
I thought they were up by, the last time I texted you, I thought they were up by
Yeah, they're about 23.
Yeah,
it went down to the wire, though. Illinois roared back.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Look.
Well,
Their whole offense is throw it to big fella, throw it to Yao, okay, and then the whole defense just crashes down on him, and then he freaks out. That's their offense.
Yeah, that is the softest 7'4" man I've ever seen.
It's a good offense. I like it.
I think they've dropped 4 out of the last 5.
Yes.
Or now,
no.
Now it's 4 out of the last 6.
No, it's been through.
Because they won today.
They're resting.
Yeah.
They're resting, getting ready. They don't want to get guys injured. I'm telling you.
Well, they're almost very smart move. Their number 1 seed. Like, they're on the verge of losing their number 1 seed.
Who do we like going into these conference tournaments? Who do we like?
Which they don't want to be a number 1 seed. You don't want to be a number 1 seed.
Momentum going into the conference tournaments, going into March. Who do you like? Who's got it?
Man, honestly, like you and I have been watching this TCU, the Horned Frogs, but Saturday night, I don't know what they were doing. I do not know what happened Saturday night.
It was rough.
They looked so good up until Saturday night. It was kind of crazy to me.
Yeah.
Obviously lost some money on it.
Very high on TCU. I have a future on TCU along with 11 other teams. Okay. So I have 12 total.
Man, the number just keeps growing.
It's grown, but it's stopping there because I'm doing bad voodoo to myself adding more, okay? But I like TCU, but I feel so at home with the UCLA Bruins. Okay, that was my first future that I put in 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And this team, they've got guys who've been there, done that 3 years now. Jaime Jaquez, Tiger Campbell, Clark. They got a squad. They're rolling. Big win against Arizona the other night. I like this team, man. That's my squad, and those are the 2023 national champions right there.
I mean, that's not a bad pick at all, just because they have shown up time and time again in a hostile environment.
The best names in the NCAA. The best names. Find me a better name, except for Boo Booey or Jelly Walker. But they have no shot, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, I'm surprised, honestly, being a North Carolina resident, that there's a great chance there's not going to be more than one North Carolina team.
What team is that?
In the NCAA bracket. It's going to be Duke. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, sadly,
don't get high on your high horse with the Wolfpack.
Yeah, I watched the North Carolina Virginia game and immediately put in a future for North Carolina, and I immediately regret it, but it's okay.
Yeah,
North Carolina will lose you money. So
yeah, they're not even going to be there. Yeah, so I put in a future for a team that's not even going to make a tournament, probably. So.
Well, you never. Well, actually, I was about to say you never know. If they would have beat Duke last night, I would have gave them a great chance to win the ACC tournament. Honest.
If there's a winnable conference out there, it's the ACC, which is ironic because the ACC is known for blue blood this, blue blood that. They're known for a basketball conference, but I don't know. It seems kind of weak this year, man.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely weak. Notre Dame's weak. Clemson's weak.
I think Louisville's the worst team in the entire world. Hey,
and the
Louisville,
Nation of Islam.
yeah, Louisville's worse than the Shanghai Knights, in China right now. So, I mean, which is weird to say. I think they have 3 wins, and if one of you kind fellows could fact check me, but I'm pretty sure the Louisville Cardinals have 3 wins, which I mean they're considered a blue blood, are they not?
Yeah. I mean, Louisville has always been like there. I mean, they've always been there. They
actually
never
have 4.
had a question.
They have 4 wins.
4, golly. I was almost
2 in their conference.
Well, yeah, I took them. I took them plus 23. It's hard not to take a plus 23. I took them plus 23 Saturday, and they covered.
Oh, they covered. Okay.
It's hard not to cover plus 23.
Yeah,
they covered.
Okay.
They covered.
Okay.
But I also took Notre Dame plus like 15, and they got the break speed off of them. They probably need to shut down that score.
My line's always open, bro. You can always consult me, and I'll get you a winner.
Now I was invested in a money line Mac and then picked Dundee on the college experience
this weekend,
and they let me down.
I hit a high clip of 3 for 19. That's
actually,
that's
if
not
you
a
guys
joke.
send me all your picks, I'll just do the exact opposite. We'll see who comes out better.
Well,
should we try that?
Well, we have a once bracket comes out, we have a big, $5,000 wager on the tournament. So, you just put your money where your mouth is, buddy.
Which our tournament will be on all of our socials, which will be linked in every single one of our videos. And then if you find one social, you're going to be able to find the rest. And that reminds me to remind y'all to click that subscribe button and click the like button and run that shit up.
You have full consent to go on the page, get your little mouse or your fingers, and finger blast that subscribe button like that.
There we go, baby. Yep. There we go, baby. All right, well, I'm going to take, honestly, in the ACC tournament, I'm taking Duke to win the ACC tournament. I watched the Duke-Carolina game the other night. I mean, yeah, they're not ranked right now, but they have a great record, and they have shown up short for like a few teams. I know NC State beat them handily a few weeks ago, but I got Duke in the ACC tournament. I think they're going to turn up, and I think they will make the Elite Eight. I 100% think they will make the Elite Eight.
I got the U at ACC. The U.
That's disgusting.
Run me my cash.
Team of the conference. That's original. Good for you. I got the Wolfpack. It's got to be the Wolfpack.
That's the only way they're going to make the tournament.
For you.
Yeah, so, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to win it, and they're going to make the tournament.
That sounds like a Hummer pick.
Well, I'm not from North Carolina, so I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, but don't act like you didn't play football for the Wolfpack.
Look, I go by the facts, and the facts say that they are the best underdog team.
Well, then you can't read.
Well.
Damn, you got that Helen Keller syndrome.
Next conference, let's go.
What I got.
That was a horrible pick. Let's go.
Next conference, Big 12, baby. Who you got, man? Like, this is the hardest. This is the hands down
best conference
pick
in the nation this year. Big 12 is on fire.
Golly. I mean,
I don't want to go first. I don't want to go
first. You have so many picks to pick from. It's just crazy how good. But I'm going to stay with the Jayhawks. Like Kansas.
Yeah.
I understand. They're the best team. Like I get that, but like I actually believe in Kansas. Like Kansas, they're just crazy good.
That's fine.
Yeah, I don't love Kansas, but I do think they're going to win.
Kansas is one of my 12 futures, but it's the future I'm rooting for the least. Okay? So, with that being said, give me a Hypno-Toad, baby. TCU.
Ooh.
Mike Miles Jr. is so legit. I don't know what happened yesterday. I've already forgotten about it. TCU.
I mean, what is this though? Like, what is this little chant?
They just crawl all over you. This is they're just all over you. Just that.
Well,
what you got, Mike? What you got, Coach Mike?
I already told you. I got Kansas. I go by the numbers.
We're Jayhawks over here, baby.
Yeah, I
we're
think
over here just.
It's hard for me to go against them. I think they got it.
And you know what eats horned frogs? A fucking Jayhawk, baby.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that's a real thing. I guess
I'll look it up.
All right. Well, he's looking that up. Let's go to the Pac-12. Are you staying with your Bruins to win?
Bruins.
The Pac-12.
Bruins win the Pac-12. They win the national championship. Bruins.
Yeah.
Predators of horned frogs include birds, snakes, and bears.
And what is a Jayhawk, Michael? What is a Jayhawk?
I think that qualifies as a bird.
Yeah, but
that's a talon creature.
You said horned lizard?
No, horned frog.
But there's no such thing as a horned frog. A TCU horned frog is really a lizard.
Predators of horned frogs. This is straight off of A to Z.
Okay, but now go to Google and type in, is the TCU horned frog really a frog? And it'll tell you it's really a lizard.
Hey, man. We're just going off the facts. That's what the facts say.
I'm trying to tell you that you're wrong. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You're wrong.
No, you're wrong.
You're wrong about me being wrong.
You should try smiling.
I'm taking.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm taking the Arizona Wildcats. I mean, they're balling. Tubulus is leading them to a Pac-12 championship, and then they might make the 16. I don't have them going past 16 though. So, I mean, we're gonna see. Tubulus is a freaking nature though.
Coach, what you got?
But
what are we talking about?
Pac-12.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, man, I was busy looking up.
He was still looking up. Lions,
give me some
Tigers,
sight, man. That gun.
Let's run.
Let's
run with them.
You know, I kind of want to go toward USC. Part of me wants to. I feel like they can.
Boogie Ellis over there.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with them. I'm going to take a shot. I'm going to go USC.
Oh, Boogie Ellis. I mean, he's been balling. But also, who they play the other day? I think they played UCLA, and I took UCLA, and UCLA beat them pretty handily. I want to say. Wow. All right,
sounds like a bad pick.
Big Ten talk. Big Ten with a 7'4" Zach Edey, the softest man in college basketball.
This is tough. This is tough.
Man made a marshmallows.
You know, as tough as the Big 12 was to pick, this is tough too, because you have teams who are good who aren't playing very good.
Yes.
And then you have teams that are bad.
Teams that are bad.
That are playing pretty good.
That are playing great. Oh so, yeah, 100%. I agree.
Talking about just like a whole conference that's just tripping balls on acid. This is it. This is it.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt.
Whatever's about to come out of my mouth is just pure bullshit. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. It's just pure bullshit.
So if you're putting the future in for the Big Ten, do not follow Coach E's draft picks. Do not follow his picks on anything, because he will lead you to nothing but dumpster.
My pride is I'm probably the best gambler in the world, and that's just my ego talking. But don't listen to anything I say.
It is.
For the love of God, don't listen to anything.
Coach, what you got? What you got for the Big Ten?
I'm going with the big 7'11" monster out of Purdue.
Is that what he is? 7'11"?
I don't know, man, but he's
very close.
Really big.
God.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's the guy.
I've been saying 7'4".
Coach is off
Coach is
off an inch or two. That's it.
Yeah. He's the guy.
I mean, his knees are probably 12 inches long, just his kneecap. That's kind of crazy.
He's going to be their version of Wilt Chamberlain.
I'm going to go with the team with a lot of white boys in the Iowa Hawkeyes. They have upset many teams, and they like when you put 5 white dudes on the court at one time, and every single one of them could shoot a three. It's hard to guard everybody. They might not be the most athletic, but they're there to shoot the best.
Yeah, they actually lost today against Nebraska, one of the worst teams in the Big Ten. So this is great that you just said this.
Well, I mean,
because I'm pretty sure you were unaware.
I mean, definitely unaware. I will say, did not watch any basketball today because I've been just really taking in the 2:00 in the morning, staying up to watch John Jones, choke somebody out.
AKA, he jerked off a lot today. Is what he's saying.
I mean, it wasn't a record or anything. Just 5. Just 5. But yeah, I'm taking Iowa Hawkeyes. I'm riding on the bird train, baby. I'm riding on the freaking bird train. There's just birds everywhere in my picks.
I'm gonna go with my team, who I picked 2 weeks ago to win the Big Ten before they even got hot, and I'm going with Michigan Wolverines. I love the way they're playing.
Oh
no, you watch your fucking mouth. I'm going with the Michigan Wolverines. I love the way they're playing. Juwan Howard's got the 5'5", vibe going. Okay, he's all over the refs.
He looks just like Will Smith.
He does. He
looks like an old-ass Will Smith.
Hunter Dickinson is the worst, best player in the nation, is what he is.
Bro, he turned
no
up
swag.
no
swag.
In that Illinois game?
Oh, my gosh.
He turned up in that Illinois game.
Buffkin is a killer. He's a king. McDaniel's a killer. I like this team. They're hot. Coach Mike, I think they won today at Indiana. Can you fact check me? Michigan, Indiana today. They were winning late. I got busy.
It looks like Indiana won 75-73.
Oh, fuck. Tough game on the road.
Make you run.
Tough game on the road. They almost pulled it off. I like this team. And they might have to win. They might have to win this tournament to get in there. It's close. They got some big wins. I like this team. Let's go.
I just want you guys to know, like, whenever you're listening to us, we know nothing. We're here to give y'all the most logical, illogical, non-factual information that we can give you.
Let me stop you.
So
I know just a very little bit. He knows nothing. I know a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know anything. I know how to find the answer. So that's what you're going to get out of me. But I will give you the facts.
And that's why he's fact-checked Coach Mike in the fucking chat.
Let's go to SEC.
Right,
SEC.
Well, this is a
good one too.
A dumpster fire of a conference.
This is a good one too. This is tough.
Yeah, I mean,
don't you fucking say it.
You know who kills birds?
Don't do it.
You know who kills birds? Wildcats kill birds.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna rock with Kentucky, baby. I'm gonna rock with the blue.
I texted you my pick last week, and you stole it.
I took it straight from under you. I don't know why you make me go first in these things. But I went to your house while you were looking, and I reached in the closet and took everything that you had. And I'm going with the Wildcats, the Kentucky Wildcats. Fuck them in college football, but I'm rolling with them in college basketball.
Why is it fuck Kentucky in football? They're nice. I mean, they're the nice guys. Like,
I just don't like them. I don't like anybody in the SEC East other than the Georgia Bulldogs.
Like, if you hate Kentucky football, like, you're pretty much just saying, like, you're a bad person.
Well,
yeah, I think a lot of people
whatever that means. Whatever that means.
You need to really
I'm gonna,
figure out life.
I'll be the Billie Eilish. I'll be the bad guy.
I was going to go with Kentucky, but I think I'm going to go with Missouri.
Interesting.
I'm going to go with Missouri.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're on a four.
Tigers?
Yeah, they're on a 4-game win streak.
Tigers.
Yeah, I don't like Missouri. I don't, but they seem kind of interesting. They seem to have put it together lately, so we'll see if they can take that heater.
Kobe Brown's he's a baller.
Attorney.
Kobe Brown's a baller.
There you go.
Coach E, he said he don't like Missouri. Why not like Missouri? Why do I got to get the backlash?
You said
Missouri.
You said no. Your exact words were, "I hate Kentucky football, but I'm riding with them in basketball." It's the total opposite. No, we hate Kentucky basketball, and they're cute football.
Yeah.
No.
Like what?
No.
You like Kentucky basketball, but you don't like the football team? Like that's like saying.
I mean, I'm riding with them. I'm riding with them to win the SEC. I'm not saying I'm a high rider on Kentucky and like I got Kentucky jerseys.
What has Kentucky football ever done to you? But be cute.
I just got Kentucky fans on my Facebook chirping because Georgia's the best team in the land, and I let my Facebook friends know that Georgia's the best team in the land.
You don't have bigger fish to fry, my guy.
Nah, man. I got the little.
You don't have anything better to do than argue with Kentucky fans on Facebook. Is that what you're telling me?
Man, 2 years ago, they thought they were.
Who'd you argue with last night? Vanderbilt fans? Like, what are we doing? Golly.
I was actually arguing with a bunch of Georgia Tech fans.
God, I mean, life doesn't get lower than that. Life doesn't get lower than that.
Texters. Freaking disgusting.
All right.
What about you, Coachy? Who you got?
It pains me to do this. But since you just totally swiped my pick, I got Kentucky. I think I was on Kentucky at least 2 hours in front of you. So, I'm a little angry about it, but I'm riding Kentucky, and it pains me because I don't like Kentucky basketball. But you know what? They've been ragged on this year. And, hey, I got a great heart, okay? Even Kentucky basketball, I have just a little bit of empathy for, and I feel bad for them, all the shit that's been talked about them. Now they're coming alive. So I got such a good heart in here. I'm going to pick you, Kentucky, okay? Wildcats, SC champions.
Well, okay. I mean, obviously I agree with you because you took my pick. But
no, you took my pick.
No, you took my pick. All right. I mean, that's the Power 5 that we're looking at, which is going to be a national championship from the Power 5. Probably not going to be anybody in the Sweet 16 not from a Power 5, but we could have some surprises,
I think the number one overall seed is going to be Houston. All right, so for the conference tournament challenge, you heard it here. We gave all our picks. The loser has to lose. You don't just get a tisk around here. Look, we had multiple examples of what we could do for the loser. From things that are easy to do, things that are hard to do. I think we had an example. The loser was going to have to do heroin. One of them was going to have to do, hit the shillelagh of crystal meth. One of them was going to have to go put his penis on a random stranger. All those got vetoed. Okay. Unfortunately, all those are my examples. So the loser has to put a picture of their favorite communist leader on their profile picture. And I'm playing. Yeah, we don't have a favorite communist. We're actually against communism. Okay? We're fully against communism. We don't support it. But the loser has to put a picture of their favorite communist. But we don't have a favorite communist. I don't know why I keep saying that. I'm saying it wrong. But I think you get what I'm saying. So, Chase, Kim Jong-un. Michael?
That's what I'm rolling with. I kind of look
Mao Zedong. Mao Zedong is his name. And then mine will be Vladimir Putin. So I'll be extremely pissed off if I lose. You heard it here. You heard all our picks. So we're going to keep score next week for the conference tournaments. And you stay tuned for the bracket challenge on top of our $10,000 bet. You do want to hear what the loser has to do. You want to stay tuned.
Guys.
You want to stay tuned.
It's going to be crazy. Make sure to follow our socials.
Follow our socials. Finger blast that subscribe button for us on everything. YouTube, Spotify, Apple. Finger blast. Like that.
Just like that.
C-Boss, the 13-year-old Slayer, he'll lead us on out. Go listen to his music. 13 years old. He's a phenom. I already told his mom that he's going to be slaying lots of pussy. And she's very upset because he's so good. He's awesome. What a track. CD.
All right, guys. We love y'all. Catch y'all next week.
Don't fall apart. Why the sudden change of heart? Guess you didn't love